Hi, good morning, Roselyn.
Good
How are you
morning.
doing?
How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Uh,
Yes.
Amazing event today. I just want to ask about your thoughts of just being a part of Thrive at 50 Plus group and just being involved in the whole mission.
I'm excited. Listen, being a part of the supporting GSK and Thrive at 50 Plus campaign, it is such a great opportunity for me. I am my 50s. I don't look it, but I am. But I am. And it's important, for women and for men as well. But in this case, I'm a woman, so I'm going to talk about females. Um, to talk to your doctor, talk to your physician about your risks for getting shingles and about vaccination. It's something that we don't think about too often. And to be honest, by personal experience, and I do have a close one because my mother-in-law years ago, when my daughter turned, I believe she was 3, she couldn't go to the birthday because she got shingles bad, like really bad. To this day, if you ask my mother-in-law, she'll tell you it was the most painful experience of her life. But when you're at my age, you're very conscious about health, is the C word. It's all the things that you think about not getting, and shingles is not at the front of your thought. And I think it's super important because it's pretty common, pretty common. If you had chickenpox when you were a kid, in my case, I did, you live with the virus inside of you, so at any moment it would just manifest. And it usually happens after you're 50 plus. So I think it's very important for us, for women, to be conscious about it, to find information, to educate yourself about shingles, because when you get it, you're knocked out for a while. It's weeks of pain. You lose time with your children, you lose work. So that's why I'm here, because I think it's important.
Definitely. And just being able to collaborate with other celebrities. You have Gia Torres as well.
Yes.
Talk about Brooke Shields. Just having to be able to have a community like this and then meeting different people like today's event. What does that just mean to you? Just being able to just see different people and hear their stories as well.
I love it. Listen, I every time I can be surrounded with women that are like highly educated, they are successful, they are empowered, they're figures. I'm good friends with Gina. Such a fan of Gina. Everybody loves Brooke Shields, Mama Kelce. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be surrounded with people that just have power, and they have my same line of thought, which is we want to be healthy. It's at my age, it's all about health and how can I just thrive at 50 plus. That the way I see it is like the second chapter in my life. People know me as an actress. I've been acting for 30 years. Now I'm transitioning to directing, and it's a tough job. It's 14 hours a day when you're directing and when you're doing post and you're prepping your movie. And if you're not 100% there with your health and mindful of how you have to eat healthy, be healthy, and take care of yourself, then that dream that I have to be able to transition to be a director, it's not doable if I don't have my health. So I think it's very important to me, and to be surrounded with women that feel the same and think the same, it's amazing.
Definitely. And like you said, Donna Kelce, and today's the big game. You got the Kansas City Chiefs, Houston Texans, a playoff game. So there's gonna be a lot of energy at the event going in. I'm curious, talking with Donna, did you get a chance to really get to know her and like understand not only that, because she had 2 kids in the NFL and one playing today. Were any like conversations about that and just
Yeah,
mother?
not yet. We haven't been able to talk about it. We have a brunch that she's hosting for the ladies. So I guess I'm gonna have the opportunity just to sit down and pick her brain, because when you're a mom of boys and you have two out of two, you know what I mean? It's incredible that you have two boys and they both make it to the NFL. The sacrifices that you make as a parent to be able to have elite athletes, to reach that level. I have a girl that plays tennis. She's 13 years old, and it's all consuming. Like, we're tennis parents, and it is so the tournaments every weekend, and she trains every single day, and we're like, oh my God. So to be able to raise kids that are so focused and determined, and they make it to the top, like it's a fluke when you get one, but to be able to get to raise two to accomplish that is unbelievable.
Oh no, it really is. And I have to ask because I know you're so prideful of Puerto Rico and
Yes.
you speak, always so much strength into it. I'm curious what your thoughts on Isiah Pacheco. He's a starting running back for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
His helmet features the Puerto Rican flag, and it's the first time that this has happened where the helmet itself has been enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame because he's represented the Puerto Rican flag and he's won two Super Bowls. Just curious your thoughts on his representation, and he's carrying the flag with him all the time on the field.
Listen, it's everything. You have to understand Puerto Rico is a little dot. If you look at a map of the world, it's a dot. This tiny little place, it's 100 miles east to west, 35 miles north to south. It's small. And to be able to have such incredible figures coming out of Puerto Rico, like athletes, Tito Trinidad, football, Miguel Cotto, like Roberto Clemente, and then you have somebody like Bad Bunny and Daddy Yankee, and you have Mark Anthony, and you have Sonia Sotomayor, and we have all these incredibly influential people coming out of this little island. So every time we have the opportunity to represent, to show the pride that we have to come from this little place and to showcase the flag, it's everything. And you have no idea how much it means to us that he's doing that. It's like when like Carlos Arroyo, NBA player, they played against the US at the Olympics and he went like that and he showed his Puerto Rican jersey, that moment is everything for us. So we're incredibly grateful for him for that, and I'm proud.
Amazing. And I have one more question for you, Roselyn. Now, your husband is from what I remember, is a big Los Angeles Rams fan.
Yes.
So I'm curious your thoughts because they have their own playoff matchup coming up this weekend.
Yes.
How is it for you? Has that affected you? Have you become a Rams fan because of your husband?
I mean, kind of, we live in LA for many, many years. My kid is like all like daddy, loves sports and they love the Rams. I don't know too much about football, to be honest with you. I know what my because my husband played for college, so he's very much into that world. I'm more of being a Puerto Rican, I'm more of a boxing and I'm baseball kind of girl because that's what we know. But I support whatever he supports. But today I'm supporting the Chiefs, of course. And it was a whole thing at the house going, I'm going to the game and you're not going. I'm so sorry. I'm talking about shingles and I'm talking about the Chiefs.
I love it. Roland, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And it's going to be a great event today.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.